My name's Paul and I'm from the Ski Instructor Academy in Austria. Ski Instructor Academy is always looking for innovative ideas that helps us train our trainee ski and board instructors. Here with the pole position we have two great advantages. The first and foremost being that in the fitness studio and everywhere around the world we talk a lot about core tension and maintaining some sort of tension within the stomach and the joints around it. With the pole position, we're very lucky to have this fantastic idea with these elastic bands either side that allow me, as I move the band in and out, to create this body tension that is very difficult for normal recreational skiers and trainee instructors to understand. Secondly, we can use the bright colour of the orange band to help us with our axis alignment. So from our knee to our hip, that we are in line with the hill when we talk about alpine basic position. With the pole position, we find that we can accelerate our trainees through the camps much quicker, and their understanding of body tension and body alignment is there very quickly. We're going to go through some exercises today, but first let's look at the basics. To attach it to the pole, left goes on obviously the left pole under the handle grip and the right on the right pole. They're very quickly set up, and once set up, to save you time, there's this handy clip that I can now separate the poles again. Once the poles are set up with the pole position, we can then look at the characteristics of the pole position. Here you see that it expands, and it's this expansion that assists us in having that body tension that is so important in sport, and especially skiing, to give me access to rotation and steering. You can also see that with the orange band, it's very obvious that I can line myself up and see that alignment clearly in alpine basic position. Here's a great drill with a big plough and a small plough. You see Jamie coming down. You see as he releases the tension and goes up, the band releases, and then he applies tension as he makes the bigger plough. Here, this body tension is what we're looking for, and you can also see the alignment of the pole position with his hip, arms and shoulders. Great with a basic short turn is once again using the pole position to aid that importance of having good body tension to allow the leg to rotate in the hip socket. Here you see Jamie without poles demonstrating a very quiet upper body using the tension of the pole position. Using the pole position for very simple basic drills such as developing good understanding of the motor mechanics of alpine basic position. Here we're going to step uphill onto our downhill ski and apply tension to the band and create same edge angle, same axis angle from the ankle, hip, knee and shoulder. We step, step, step. Here the band, the pole position, is in exactly the same angle as the hill, the angle of the piste. Once again, we can use the pole position for a very important part of skiing, and that is the principle of long leg, short leg, of bringing the pressure, balance and steering on that outside ski while shortening the inside leg. As you can see, Jamie uses his hands to simulate his leg movement pattern. The outside hand pushes down against the band and the uphill pulls up against the band. And this creates a fantastic long leg, short leg principle for your beginner skiers. This drill is very important from the very basic plough position right through to high performance race turns. The body acts as one unit, and the coordination between your arms and legs is very important to help your students get better at outside ski balance. When Jamie did this drill and he was turning over his uphill hand, he was also imagining that he was attached to this knee, and he's shortening both his leg here towards his hip, and the arm is starting to lift up. Whereas the opposite side here, he is using the tension of the band to allow himself to fall into this alpine basic position. This is the idea of one pushing and one pulling. And it really gets your students to feel the change of balance. Alpine skiing is all about moving from outside ski to outside ski. And how we do that can really be enhanced with the use of the pole position here. Ski Instructor Academy is teaching its trainee instructors to go right through to their diploma level. And as we go into more performance stuff, the pole position comes into its own. People don't realise how much force is acting on a turn. In fact, when we're going through them gates on a relatively steep hill, there can be up to 3 Gs of force running through the biomechanics of the body. And using the focus of the pole position to create a balance in that tension becomes really useful for your course students. One thing all racers want is to have the most stable arm and upper body line. Well, hey, with your pole position, you're going to be able to see that stable alignment, and more importantly, you feel it yourself when you're skiing down. Go off and try it in high performance turns.